You must recognize the starting point of a religious journey of every individual. They are all different. Even in the same family, there's a variation. The starting point of the spiritual journey is quite different, even within two brothers or in the same family. So you must recognize this, and the tradition that we come from allows that variation. He says, look, suppose I'm dealing with my grandparents. They are fixated on the idea of colorful ideas of celebrating festivals and all these colorful narratives and all that. They are fixated. Does it mean I say you're horrible, you're outdated, you must give it up? This is the only way they can, if you like, embrace the idea of spirituality or progress spiritually. This is their personal journey. Who am I to stop it, to say, no, you become more philosophical and learn quantum physics? It doesn't work like that. You allow every individual, every group, every sectarian movement, every religion, even though some religions are really poor, you may say, oh, these are outdated. But you must allow them to grow from where they are. You can't just chop them off and say, now start and join my company, join my particular mode of thinking. You can't do that. You must allow them to kind of mature and progress in the mode that suits their own temperament, their own circumstances, their own background. So if there are certain sectarian movements, Hinduism, which are very colorful, celebrate festivals with tremendous pomp and glory, so be it. Because this is the only aspect that attracts those devotees. So let it be. Some people like Rajmatas and all these huge buildings and so on, and that is the only way they can be attracted to the idea of spirit. So allow them to progress using that mode, hoping that as they grow in stature, in the maturity, they will be able to see the limitation of these externals and begin to look for the more deeper, rather than superficial aspect of religion. But allow them to progress at their own pace. Give them that freedom. You see, the magnanimous religion. We all have a different starting point of our journey. Don't undermine anybody else's starting point, because that is the only way he'll progress. So if you can, look, this is the teaching of Vivekananda. He said, if I find that I can give a hand to somebody to progress more from where he is, I will do so. If I can't help him progress from where he is, not where I am, then I will fold my hand and say, I keep away. You progress at your own pace. But I will not impose myself or force myself onto others. That is fanatic idea. So we are very magnanimous. We say, okay, if I can, suppose I meet a person from a sectarian movement. I don't like with the sectarian movement because I'm bowing down this or that god. I'm not bothered. But I would not undermine them. I would say, oh, you like Krishna, good for you. Carry on. Keep singing the glory of Krishna. Wish you well. But I would not say, no, you must become Vedantic like me and think about the spirit here or something special here. It won't, they can't digest it. So I'm really stopping their progress. As they progress in their own movement, when they mature, they will in a way automatically embrace or come across the ideas that I'm promoting, which are much more, if you like, esoteric or philosophically oriented.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.